This shaft right here with this blower wheel won't come off. So how you get this to come off is you have to take a file and you have to just very gently and very carefully, you might have to do that 1,000 times, but you're going to have to file that down. We'll keep putting oil on it, and then we occasionally are taking the channel locks for an example, or crescent wrench, whatever, and we're twisting it. You see how I'm doing that? We have to keep just working it. The only other option is to buy a whole new wheel if you don't want to try and save this. You have to be very careful not to bend these out of alignment so that the fan wobbles when you go and you put it back on. And then you have to buy a new one anyway, and you undid all the work that you had to do. A couple other little tricks is I was able to get this off, but you might have to tap this all the way down. I'll show you what I mean. You tap it here on the sides, for an example. Never ever tap it on the top, because you'll end up just mushrooming that out and then having to cause more work, having to file all this down. So what I did is I just kept working it on the bottom side, on this shaft side right here. I wasn't actually bending on these, and you have to keep this all in alignment and everything. Sometimes what you have to do though is you have to end up tapping this all the way down, and then with a Sawzall cut the end off. And then you can be able to pull this off, because you've got, for an example, you were pounding on this initially and then mushroomed it out so badly that you had to cut the end off. Now I went ahead and got the new fan on here. All that I did was just put that little bolt down and put it on there. Now it's ready to go back in the heater. Now here we are back on top of the ladder. And you can see that this was super simple to take out the old motor. All it was is just these 4 bolts on the 4 spots, and then the motor just attached to this bracket here, right here in the center, with those. I'll show you afterwards when I'm done. Okay, here is the motor. Just getting that tightened back down in. As you can see here, here's the 4 bolts for the big bracket that holds in the entire motor, and then just the electrical. Voila! You can see that the fan's not shaking real bad or anything, and this is what we want to see when we're all done.